So do we go pick up these quests? Probably. I was going to quick travel down, but I think that actually works quite well. There's one there, there's one over there, and then that's where I need to go. I see that this, like, oh gosh, what are those icons? I really actually do not know. I think we're fine either way. All right, let's go pick up these quests, and then we'll head down to the planet proper. I probably won't do... So what I've done in the past, especially in Dragon Age, is I'll like focus one area down. And we've seen this already in this game. I'll pick up this quest.
Move along. The charlatan strikes again.
If you would like, Pathfinder, I could provide an analysis of the deceased.
That would be great.
He's Angaran. There are multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
Another body? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
There's been more than one murder?
7 by my count, but that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information, Pathfinder.
I guess. Okay. Anyways, I'll typically focus a zone down like I did with Vold. But I think in this case, I'm going to do a little bit of the Kadara, and then I'll go back to Havarl and finish that one off, and then come back. I think that might be how I do it. Okay, let's head up here. And wait, where did that quest go? Uh-oh. It's on that level, and it's down below. Oh, is that right underneath me? I believe it is. Yep.
You okay?
What? Oh, yeah, of course.
I haven't heard him at all speak, so...
Maybe you should freak out more quietly then.
Yeah.
So you don't draw attention to yourself.
I think he was pretty quiet already.
Was I that obvious?
Nope.
Yeah. What's going on?
I joined the Outcasts a few weeks ago. Titus tasked me with collecting protection fees. Thought it'd be easy. But we talked to so many people. I got the names mixed up and banished someone who paid their fee.
They didn't protest it?
Of course, she did. But they all do. We don't really listen.
You dummies. That's the dumbest thing.
You just kicked her out. No questions asked.
You don't have to guilt trip me. I thought about looking for her, but I can't risk Titus finding out I screwed up. I need this job to feed my little brother. Our mom's still in cryo on the Nexus. He's got no one else.
Does this convenient little brother have a name?
Eli Wessler. I'm not making this up.
Pathfinder, there is an Eli Wessler recorded in the Nexus database.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for... What was the exile's name?
Remy Tamayo. She would have gone to the slums for processing. After that, no idea. The warden might know. Everyone who's banished to the Badlands goes through him.
Okay. I guess that's it. Let's double check. Yep. Let's double check research, because I don't think that I will need to research anything. I think I've got most of what I need. Obviously, the Helios stuff would be fairly okay. I haven't really used the Remnant stuff at all. So, what is the... Okay, so I could totally make a new Dawn, which would be great. And I don't... Oh, no, I do have enough. I just need level 30 for that. I'm level 24, so I could use the new Dawn, which, again, would be pretty fantastic. I don't think I'm using any weapons from the Remnant or any of the armor. Nope. So augmentations, I've gotten all of those. So I guess maybe just get something. What is that? Damage, health regen, shield regen. That's not bad. Weapons, maybe. Is there any like weapons here that are really interesting? Not really. Not to me. Though, that being said... Oh, I guess I did update the melee weapons. I could do that. So I should mention that, So you know what? I am gonna unlock this. So with these Remnant weapons, they don't have ammo. It's just like, Mass Effect 1. It's like a thermal clip. And then that is what you use to reload the weapon. You just wait for it to like cool off, right? So something that's fairly interesting is that if you have a weapon like I do, my shotgun, which has limited ammo, and then also the pistol, which has limited ammo, if you get the upgrade for another holster, it might be beneficial to have a weapon that doesn't have limited ammo. That way you can blast through all the ammo on one weapon and then switch over. At least that's my thought here. Okay, so let's make a new Dawn. I don't have enough nickel. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it, because I bet you we're gonna get like freaking level 30 just like heading out here at this rate.
You're the path.
Which I don't mind. You know, don't get me wrong. Did I get updated armor? I don't believe I did. Why is it telling me that I have new armor? Oh, that's why. Because I wanted to get rid of those. Okay. And those are all good. Do I want to go with a different... Nope, that's just... Look how beautiful that is. We're confirming. We're going. That paint job is just a thing of beauty. Though, I do like the white and blue of the initiative. Like, N7 red and black is always going to be awesome in Mass Effect. But the white and the blue looks pretty good. So maybe I'll just switch the Nomad back to that. One of your crew, Liam, already secured parking. So my weapon is, or my vehicle's already out here. Okay. So far, this place is pretty, very pretty. Is there a quest in here? There is. What do you want? Oh, it's a warden.
What do you know about the situation out there?
You might say I'm warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
I'm tough too.
I can handle it.
A lot of people say that, and then we never see them again.
A lot of people aren't pathfinders.
Badlands are Qadar's dumping ground, like a giant prison. When you're too nasty for even this place, we kick you out there.
You mean exiles who get exiled?
Yep, worst of the worst. And some of them want to be there. Got secrets to hide, I guess. The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere. Have a nasty habit of catching fire. Yeah, so have at it. Knock yourself out.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm looking for a Remy Tamayo. Any idea where I might find her? Tamayo. Oh, yeah. She's the one who kept insisting she's innocent.
She is innocent. The outcast collecting the fees made a mistake. Remy paid up.
Well, shit. That's never happened before.
Yep, never happened.
As far as you know.
Don't get smart, Pathfinder. Last time I saw your girl, she was talking with Johan and his crew. Nasty bunch. I'll send you the nav point to their last known location. Prepare for a fight.
Okay. Where's that at then? Oh, I can't even see it. I'll have to move out of this area, but I want to go pick up these quests. So we'll go do that first. I mean...
A city under a city.
At the center is Tartarus, a nightclub.
Hey, you there. Come talk to me. I'll make it worthwhile.
But you're a delusioned outlaw. Disillusioned
You're
outlaw.
that initiative big shot, aren't you?
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe not. Do I owe you credits?
Me and my characters, man.
Ah, you're a playful one. I like that. You could say I'm disillusioned with the exiles. People here can't be trusted. Sooner stab you in the back than work together. So, I got no love for any of them.
They don't deserve you.
Damn straight. Outlaws got innovative ways of putting stuff together. I bet a smart one like you could learn a lot from scrutinizing our, stuff. You should check out Outlaw Tech and Materials. Might learn a few things. You remember who gave you the skinny on that.
Okay. Task outlaw weapon crafting. I was gonna track it. I couldn't get to Y fast enough.
Music? Dancing? Booze? Hell yes.
This planet is like legitimately, hey, Mass Effect has always had a bit of a cyberpunk thing going on. Why don't we just make a cyberpunk planet? It's essentially what this is. Oh, it's Rensis. Okay. Also, is there a quest over there? It's a data pad. Okay, let me read your data pad first. Mineral survey. Dirk. Based on the latest data, I suggest investing in barite. Market's going to flood with sulfur. And when the mining starts, Bar writes the perfect way agent. If you want to collect samples, there's a deposit in the Draler.
Want to make some easy credits?
Sure.
Always.
I like your conviction. As you may know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap and resources stolen from the Nexus. But that well's running dry.
I'm not stealing for you.
Not my goal. My focus is resources native to Andromeda. I have it on good authority there's a large barite deposit in Draler. Barite's going to be big.
You don't say.
I sent a surveyor to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
All right, I'll go look.
Send me his last nav point. I'll check on it.
Much appreciated.
As long as it doesn't turn into an escort quest, I'm fine. Also, there's a quest like right above me. I can talk to this guy, but I don't think he has a quest.
My, look who's crossed my path. Pathfinder Rider. Remember me? The innocent man you exiled?
Oh, yeah.
Nilkenrensis. So, you found your way to Kadara.
Not many places Mariette and I could have ended up. Other than
Wow, this music is a little much.
Your wife deserves to be happy. Do right by her.
Well, we agree there. I know I put her in a difficult situation. That day on Eos, I did what was necessary to survive. Mariette sees that. Turns out this life suits us. There's freedom in living by your wits. And we've had to rely on each other completely.
I'm glad some good has come of this.
I'm sure you've been racked with worry. I suppose I should thank you. So thank you, Pathfinder. I'll give Mariette your best.
Wow. Oh, and now it goes quiet. You stupid music, you. It's like there was a speaker right underneath us or something. Exiling him was the right thing to do.
What's your poison?
You mean alcohol, right? Wouldn't normally ask, but...
It's a fair question on Kadara. Toxic water, killer outlaws. But in this case, just an expression. First round's on me. You're more reputable than my usual clientele.
What was it like after leaving the Nexus?
Oh, it was lovely. One big, smelly mutineer party.
Your sarcasm survived the trip.
What can I say? It sucked. We had limited supplies and nowhere to go. Kadara's paradise in comparison, even with the shite water.
You see, this is why I have subtitles on, by the way.
The outcasts or the collective giving you any trouble?
Not really. They tend to shoot each other in remote places, where no one's looking. That won't last forever. All it takes is one wrong move and things get ugly.
What will you do then?
Board up the place, hold out till the smoke clears.
Your bar has a unique design. Something tells me these cages aren't just decorative.
They're for your protection as much as ours. Trust me, my employees can take care of themselves.
Guessing you had issues?
Outlaws and pirates aren't known for their manners. Some customers got rowdy and ended up losing fingers. The bars won't stop pulling, but it's a clear warning to keep your hands to yourself.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to it.
Never enough drinks to pour.
And then the music goes quiet again. I don't know. And that is above me. And that shows that it's like right here. Also, I could totes dance. Srad. Oh gosh, Ryder is not a dancer. That's embarrassing. Yeah, it says that it's above me, and then I've got this other quest that also says it was upstairs. So let's go check up here real quick. That is outside. This one is right here. Okay, I didn't even see that person.
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
Is this what you came all the way here for? Living in a place like this?
Had to get away from my crazy family in the Milky Way. My brother, Conrad, well, he's a couple of quarts low on EZO, if you know what I mean. But now I'm here, and it's great. That Sloane Kelly, I want to be just like her. That attitude, her accent. She's like, hey, you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring, and then my bum. I want to work for her, learn the ropes. Then call up my brother Conrad and be all, see, idiot, you're not the only one in the family hanging out with famous people.
Right.
Good luck with that.
Oh, that wasn't the quest. Interesting. Datapad. Upstairs private room is now occupied, so you'll have to find a new place to nap. Bring the gentleman whenever he asks. Tab is under Vidal. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is like legitimately Cyberpunk the planet.
I'm drinking. And leave the bottle.
Sup, Reyes?
Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
There's a fresh body outside Crawlers. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
Well, could be Sloan.
The killer could be unhappy with how Sloane's running things.
Less than a third of the victims are outcasts. No. If I was a betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would Rokar be in Kadara Port?
It's Angaran built, and before Sloan, Angaran run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
And the Angara victims? How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
So the victims either were from the Milky Way,
Or supported us. It's the only pattern I could find.
an Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara Port.
Looks like I'm adding detective to my growing list of titles.
Detectives find things, and you're...
A pathfinder. Yeah, I got it.
One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
Whoa, what are you? Oh, that's like bubble space again, homie. Getting in my bubble. Terminal. Thanks for 2 key in from Reyes. Thanks for the terminal in the room. As always, you're a king among men. King among men, hardly. It's not like I gave you them for free, but you're welcome all the same. Word around Kadar Port is you're a man who can acquire and deliver items quickly and discreetly. Need of such a man. Write me back if interested. Then I'm sure we can work something out to meet me in Corrales tomorrow night. I'll meet my clients face to face, or I like to meet my clients face to face. Until then, please don't send any details through mail. Okay. No paper trails. Gotcha. Yeah, this is Cyberpunk the planet. So Cyberpunk tends to have very specific themes. First is that there is some form of dystopia. So in this case, it's the exiles that believe that they are creating a better spot to live than the Nexus. And there are very specific rules around said dystopia that means that it remains that way. And that's everything Sloane's doing with her rather heavy hand as far as the rules are concerned.
There was someone poking around.
There's okay. I think they're talking about me. Heads up, sending down another group. We could pay their fees, yada yada. Okay, I checked the activity. Sure, whatever. We need to talk to Guess. I don't know where she's driving. I don't know what she's getting into, but every time she comes back from the Badlands, I swear the rover's on fire and missing 2 wheels. Okay, look, I don't think any of that is relevant. I could talk to this card, but again, I don't think that's relevant because they're just talking about me. Oh, there's a chest above me. Let's try to get to that. So yeah, on top of the dystopian stuff, there's more stuff that Cyberpunk tends to have, such as some form of subterfuge going on, because there's with Cyberpunk usually ends up coming some kind of noir feel. So like in Blade Runner, for example, you have the synths, right? So the synths are that kind of noir feel. Someone is hiding something, and
how toxic can it be?
They're not necessarily a murderer, but they're hiding something, and you have to find out what. Sometimes, such as in the Blade Runner universe, if the synths, the cyborg people, or anything like that, the robots, a container, are they're hiding their identity, essentially. They're trying to be as human as possible. And then, on top of that, you also have all of the different drug themes, but they're not necessarily because of the drugs that it's a theme. It's more or less that there are people trying to medicate themselves, because there is usually a very big distinction between the upper class and the lower class. Lower class people really have to turn to the life of crime in order to survive, and the upper class people are living the high life, usually because they turn to a life of crime. So like all of these cyberpunk themes that you're seeing are on this planet. This is literally Cyberpunk the planet. And I'm okay with that, because as I said before, Cyberpunk is absolutely my favorite setting, because it's so cool, evocatively with the visuals, and then the themes are always pretty consistent across the board, and I like that. Personal log 1. New entry. The clinic is finally up and running. Well, clinic is a strong word. It's a shipping container that I scrubbed until my hands were raw, but it's best I could do. I have no credits, very little supplies, 0 friends, but the people down here need me. Everywhere I look, there's disease or someone injured. I knew life outside the port was bad, but it's worse than I expected. It's the perfect place for me to atone. Interesting. New entry. There's an Oblivion den just around the corner. Against my better judgment, I tried to appeal to the guards to lower their dosage. After I received... all I received from my efforts was a punch in the stomach. Hey, I mean, it could have been worse. I hope they don't harass the clinic. I'm barely keeping it afloat as is. This morning, I discovered someone mysteriously wired credits to my Omni tool. I think it's the same anonymous donor who keeps leaving supplies in the clinic. I asked Kian, the bartender at Tartarus, who my benefactor might be. He thinks it's the charlatan. Apparently, it's common for the collective to give gifts to potential recruits. I've no interest in joining them. I didn't quit Sloan's gang to join another, but I'm in no position to refuse supplies. As long as they keep coming, I'll keep using them. That's also fairly interesting. And, oh my gosh, she's walking on nothing. Can I do that? Oh. Huh. Interesting clipping mess. And someone is trying to get my attention. Cyberpunk the planet, everybody. Oh, they were up there. Damn it.